The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right? Or we could have just like poured it down a drain or something. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison. I'm paying attention to chat still. I'm not like... If it looks like it might be a spoiler, I'm not reading chat. But I'm watching you guys. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison. All they had to do is hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself. Is it a protein drink? Is it a cup full of water? It's definitely a cup full of water. They gave her a protein drink, right? A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison. That's all it took to kill Sakura. That's the true cause of death. I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing. But what was offered her instead was a bottle full of poison. Who swapped it? Who swapped it? The evidence that shows who switched them, it has to be... The evidence that shows who switched them. Oh, footprints, of course. The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. Must have been. That's the evidence we're talking about, isn't it? I visited the chem lab this morning and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which means, no doubt, they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the protein and the poison, leaving their footprints behind. Given how clear the footprints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do now is check everyone's footprints right now to see who did it. Nobody has it. Oh, it's fucking Hina. Oh my god, it's fucking Hina. If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know? I did it! I killed Sakura! Oh, Hina! Oh, Hina, best girl! Sneakers, huh? Ah, what the fuck? How am I supposed to remember who wears sneakers? Oh, I wear sneakers. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm supposed to wear... I'm supposed to wear sneakers, holy shit! Jesus. So I was right. So like my answer, it was first one, it was she killed herself, then me, then Hina. No, best girl, she can't die. She can't die. If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time you have focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you? I can't believe it. What about it can't you believe? Well, the two of them were so close. That's why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, she tried to deceive all of us. And Sakura tried to make it look like it wasn't Hina in order to protect her. Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why did you do that? She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. It occurred to me all of a sudden, now's my chance to kill her, that's what you thought, right? You switched out the protein powder and that's when you gave her the poison mixture. And then... Hold it, I'm not convinced. You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? Honeyed words like friendships don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself. I'm still not convinced. Don't misunderstand me, I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still one unsolved mystery. The yellow powder on her foot. Oh, and the locker room. The yellow powder on her foot. Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her? And if I do? Impossible! She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you could doubt this. Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit. Why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy. I was just nervous. I didn't notice I'd left a footprint. Can you go a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched a poison to protein. She's gonna say I went to closet A, then I went to closet C, and then I switched it. That's what she's gonna say. Fucking hell. Then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's when I switched them. Once I'd done that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. Meaning you went to section C to section A. Yeah, but that's true. Can you repeat that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking... Why could it? Why could it? What could it be? I can't figure it out. It's too hard. Well, spilled some powder on the ground, grabbed the bottle, then dropped it. Okay, and then from section A to section C, that's where I shoot footprints in the powder. And then took the bottle with poison in it, left the chem lab. That's all there is to it. Okay. Grab the poison. Okay, and then... BAM! Break! You said you went to get the poison from C, or you spilled it. You said you moved from C to A, but you didn't. Okay. I'm actually like getting bored of all the talking, so we're gonna fast forward. You lied to us. Yeah. Okay. I'm not even gonna read it. You see, what's going on here? The footprints aren't the only problem with her account. What? Before I explain that part, new evidence. Okay. I did. It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you of all people would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight. What did you find? I found this. A piece of glass. He's just like gonna choke on a piece of glass. But what is it? Why don't you explain it? Byakuyo's made out of glass. Byakuyo's made out of glass. Byakuyo's actually a glass man. The rec room window. Bottle of poison. The Monokuma bottle. How could it be the rec room window? The window. The window we broke in was light blue just like that. I think that must be it. You're right, it must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How to get inside a bottle of poison? That's a good fucking question. According to what Hina told us, where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room bottle? She put it back in A. Yeah. Somehow a piece of glass from the rec room made its way into the bottle. In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle. Once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. You're moving too fast. Okay, I mean like, so she killed herself. You already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how could she get poisoned? You don't need to explain that, but before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone else. Protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that? Not at all, just answer the quest to the best of your ability. Nope. 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 The protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened. The reason she can say it is because there's evidence. It's on top of the thing. Which one is it? The empty protein drink is the answer. When it comes to that protein can, there's no other doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it was absolutely not in there. So you're saying someone planted there after we got the door open? That's impossible. It's been there the whole time. Oh, what the fuck? It was there before the room was unlocked. Okay, so I shoot this one and the last one with all the swirly spinny shit. Had to have been there the whole time. Swirly spinny shit. Bam. You remember how there was a broken glass scattered all around the room, right? Of course, it came from the window you broke to get in. What about it? Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. They're underneath the can. It shows that the can rolled a few inches. So that's your explanation. Earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it, that would explain the can being on top of the glass. That made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was locked, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab. Why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it. That's not why. The only explanation she drank it, and knowing exactly what it was. You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is exactly what happened. Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. Who got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room? Chem lab and brought it to the rec room? I'm gonna say it was Sakura. I think it was Sakura herself. What are you talking about? There's no way! On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right? To the section full of poisons. Why would you lie about that? Why did we know she went to section C? Moment of truth. How many truths do we have? A lot of moments of truth. One, two, three, shoot. One, shoot. Reload, shoot. Shoot. One, shoot. Reload, reload, shoot, shoot. Bump, bump. Naegi no baka! Fuck. Shit. Okay. Can I look at what my bullets actually say again? I don't remember what my bullets actually are. I don't remember what the bullets actually are. Can you? Oh my god. I want to read what the bullets actually say again. Ah, shit. Okay. I don't... Okay, yellow powder. Did you know Sakura's foot has turned... Oh, that's what yellow powder is, the foot powder. That's what I wanted... Oh, fuck, whatever. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. If only I could read my notes and see what yellow powder bullet said. So the powder we found in Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab? Wait. So, what was the powder doing on Ogre's foot? Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Sakura, but Hina, but Sakura. Sakura dropped the bottle away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. Scattered, some of it wound up on her instep. Any problem with my thinking? The only explanation is she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contains. It wasn't me, the poison, because I killed her! Connection, Sakura poison. Who killed Sakura? The one who killed Sakura was Sakura. Make sure she protects her friends. What? The killer was Sakura. It was suicide. I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly. So our very, very first guess was right. Sakura killed herself. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in her room and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. Because Sakura... Oh yeah, because Byakuya did it. Because Byakuya just wanted to fuck with things again. He's just like, I made the locked room all along to make things a little more interesting. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. Hina snuck it out of the room. You did throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead. Because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway, you picked up the bottle. I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body. The more I realized how unusual your actions are. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, she left the room. You say you're gonna go get everyone, but your real intentions were to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers. Once you're in the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. Poured into the bottle of poison, ran away, grabbed the empty can. You gathered everyone together, and once you were back in the rec room, I got everyone. While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I knew never would have left her side in a situation like that. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. Everyone wants to just fucking die. So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura? No, I killed her! Why do you really... Why the fuck do people want to die so bad? This is like the second time that people really are trying to fuck with the investigation. Not like if we get the guess wrong, we're all gonna die or anything, but whatever, man. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is where she hides in here. Oh no, this is where she. Which one is her hiding in there? That looks like her hiding in there. Everyone gets their letters. She hides in the locker. Sakura and Hiro show up. Hiro smashes him because Hiro smashes her because he's an asshole. With the rook, because he's got the rook. Hiro writes Toko because he's an asshole. Hiro runs away. Sakura gets out. She reads it, she puts it away upside down. And then she sees him. Hey, smashes her again. Where is the second smashing? There we go, smashes her again. And then we hide it all, then we run away. Sakura's like, I fucking got this. She kills herself. What? God damn it. What do you mean I don't read the dialogues? I read all the dialogues, man. She gets the chemical, and then she... Is that her get... Yeah, I guess she gets the chemical and she drinks it. Is that... I don't know if that's her getting the chemical from the shelf or her picking up the chemical from the floor. Oh. Oh. There we go. There we go. She's got the bloody chemical, drinks the bloody chemical. This is where Hina finds it. Hina picks it up. And then she puts it back on the floor. Do, do, do. Ba, ba, ba. That's good. The case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, Hiro, Toko, Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead, everyone. Looked around for a good hiding spot. Oh. Toko got to the rec room and hid somewhere. Ah. Can I somehow look what these say? Is that not her hiding? Maybe I got the two hiding ones mixed up. Toko was in the locker. Okay, so I got the two hiding ones mixed up. There we go. She hid. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next was Hiro. Here, have some fucking candy. Oh shit, candy. God, you are such assholes. Thinking he'd kill her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table, forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down the name. Toko, by writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing, so as soon as the coast was clear, nobody remembers that we all die if somehow we get the murder wrong. She jumps out of the locker and hit the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Blood! Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out and smashed her with a hammer. She grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. 2 wounds. Sakura was really dead this time. She set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and a queen chess piece and ran away. Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. That was Sakura's actual... What was her count of death? The poison! Sakura had gotten it from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locker room scenario and drank the deadly mixture. She took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the window to get inside. I think we are the ones who did all the murders. I agree. We are just like really, really good at hiding our murders. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison off the ground. Put it back on the floor. Boobs. Hina, Asahina-san. That's the full truth in this case. Sakura took her own life, and you claimed to be the killer to hide that fact, so that way we could all die together. How did you manage to? How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern? You still haven't realized? You don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand, and that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, they'll always come back to bite you in the end. I mean, really, if we thought it was Hina, we all die. And, I don't know what we fucking gain from that, besides everyone dying. Nice! We all die. Okay, I think we can agree you made your point. You still haven't voted yet. I feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't have a choice. You gotta do it. Grab your lever, cast your vote. We have levers? Who's it gonna be? Someone really should have asked Monokuma what happens if someone kills themselves. That's a great little picture of her. Alright, now... God. What if Monokuma just like really just fucks the body up? That's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Okay, we're done here. There's still one thing I don't understand. Why did you try to cover up what happened? Because she wants everyone to die. Yeah. We almost died. Yeah, she just wants everyone to die. The reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her, so that's why. I couldn't let her be the only one that died. Fucking crazy ass bitches. You're gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. You still don't understand? Let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying when she died? Look at this! Such brutality has made me desperate, so instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. Jesus. I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her. Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me. You tried to protect me, but because of me, my closest friend got hurt. Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. They all gang up at you at once. Even you. Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends. She clearly believed, she completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood she was a friend to all of us. And yes, and yet. Smack a cow. Fucking Sakura, you're too good to us. Sakura's best girl. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. You believed in you. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you? Hina, you came. Wait, right here, I'll help you out. Hina, I'm so glad I got to meet you. I have a favor to ask. I like some protein. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. That's when I realized. I saw someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. By the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura! Let me in, please open the door. Why? Why does she have to die? She had a weakness just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, that's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina, we killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the trash trial. Yeah, Byakuya. Byakuya. Can you think of anybody who would do something like that, Byakuya? Byakuya, can you think of anyone who would fuck with the crime scene just to lead people astray, huh? Could you? Fucking Byakuya. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this. It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. You really have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant? Of course I know that's what she's thinking. Because her and me... Well, what I'm really trying to say is... Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it's really like this? Isn't it obvious? A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room. What? Then you lied to me? Don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. I can't help if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. And didn't you have Sakura's signature on it? You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You are the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene cut. What did she write in her real suicide note? I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? Isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know. You can never hear the rest of your story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies, the heebie-jeebies. Okay, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish. Oh my god. I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here. It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me. You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years. I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things. However, that was my greatest weakness, and because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind. And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder! They had possibly worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate. However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, I realized I was a lesbian. Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything, I cannot betray those who call me their friend. That's why I came to feel. That's how I came to feel. That's why, Sakura. I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regrets. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you. Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic. Or just moronic? Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me. So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind. But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred. My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal. My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else. Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well. I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will commit murder. Seppuku! If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life. If I can save you, then sacrifice my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends. I never had people like you in my life. Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us. She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us. She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could have done that. It was only her limitless strength that made it possible. Finally, Asahina. I want to apologize to you especially. The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. Please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left it to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. Well, fuck if someone didn't hide the class note, Monokuma. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. Monokuma claims he didn't interfere with the class trial, when he clearly did. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see. I never saw you as my enemy. You're only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive. I don't understand. I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, and still, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyways. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly big the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Next victim? Huh? First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together. Damn straight. It's not like I tried to kill anybody. It's not like I didn't try to kill anybody. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else. What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right. Fucking Byakuya. Fucking Byakuya. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game, which is why I'm bowing out of the game. Huh? Sakura and Hina are both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that the others have cast aside their fear of this game. There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement, which is why I'll no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to, and that's to heap the hardest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go! And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Now, can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring, but nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time. Anyway, let's forget about the good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track. It's the moment you've all been waiting for, punishment time! Are we... Oh god, we're gonna desecrate the body? Just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever old student I want. Oh boy. I've prepared a special guest! Oh! Oh! What's going on? Rest in pieces. Excavator Destroyer! Oh no, she's totally fine after that first hit. That's a hell of a laptop. Hell of a laptop. Man, we did a great job of hiding that. Beautiful. Well, that's pretty good. Best boy, girl, robot AI thing. Now dead. Bum bum ba bum ba 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 da ba. You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk! I really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it can be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. Guys, no spoilers in chat, guys. No spoilers. We're all here to have a good time. To play a game, and just have fun with it. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy, boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. That was my friend. How dare you kill him? Your friend's with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? A baseball? Shut up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. He, she, it was my friend. And you killed him? Is that what you call animism? where a soul dwells within all things, even laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, I got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky. So you finally noticed him. Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with a laptop. I knew you were going to use it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it's all going to play out from the start. You knew and you're still cocky enough to let us take the plunge? The data on that laptop? It was a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult. So of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the networks is just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life, and for that, he was killed. Good old punishment time. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they make us stronger. Someday you will pay for this. You're super mad, just unreasonably upset. Alright, go close. Postscript. Do I have your attention? Okay, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. A clue? A clue? I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this? What is it now? There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not gonna just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die, she'll fight you. Who cares what some dead musclehead had to say? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free of the regrets of the outside world? Think about it. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words just before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school. The mastermind did something to us. Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over. What did you do? What did you do to my body? Okay, guys. We're all going to stop now and talk about how damn good looking Sakura is. Because we're just arguing in circles. Guys, I want our channel and our chat to have a good vibe. I want you guys to come here and just talk about how happy everything is. Make a friend. Talk about a lovely game. Nobody's spoiling anything in chat. Nobody's being mean. We're just arguing about how nobody likes being spoiled. And that's okay, We're fine with that. If there are spoilers, mods and I can time them out. But no one's spoiling stuff. We're all just here having a good time in chat. Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? Yes. Monokuma is even bringing despair to chat. I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off. And the bomb explodes! I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. True. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I couldn't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Ooh.
So the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone. Now what do we do? Go home. Go to sleep. But Hina still feels responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat. I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out. Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone to apologize to me more than once. Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? Ooh. Ooh. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball? That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you're a sleazeball. Apparently, you still have a death wish. More biting sarcasm, no wonder you don't have any friends. Leviosa? More like Leviosa. No wonder she doesn't have any friends. Stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abusive I want that abusive give and take me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And scene. Time kept marching on. Nighttime. It's not gonna say chapter end? When's it gonna say chapter end? Nighttime! No chapter end? Where's chapter end? Oh, hear a voice. Ooh. Wake up! My eyelids were like lead. Ooh. Kyoko, it's me. I said yes. So Kyoko, what? Kyoko is here. What are you doing here? I'm here to wake you up. Oh, thanks. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked, are you serious? Anyway, you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it? 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. Ooh. Ooh. It's so late, what happened? I have a favor. What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not gonna lie down and die, I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. When Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, "Take me now." The data center on the 4th floor. I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? Data? Data? 1, 2, 4th floor. Let's get some data. Let's get a ton of... Can I not teleport there? Oh my god, I have to walk up there. Alright, let's walk to the 4th floor. Oh yay, thank goodness. Maybe she's inside. It didn't open. It must be locked. Data center, 4th floor. What are you doing up here, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looks like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or you're gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko! Now you two? Whatever, the two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial. Let's go back. Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on. She needs a distraction. Come on. Come on, can you not put it together? That she needs a distraction? Jesus. And then, goodbye. What was that all about? Yeah, why'd you make me go to the locked door and then make Monokuma come out? And it looked like it had the distraction.
Ikusaba Mukuro.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Whispering into my ear. I heard you the first fucking time. What does that mean? Just like Mukuro Ikusaba. Yeah, I heard you, Kyoko, but what the fuck does it mean? Hey, 16th student! The one they call the ultimate despair. There we go. There we go. Now we get our 16th student. Hey! Make it count up 1. Yeah! Now we get our 16th student. She's the ultimate despair. Well.
Ikusaba Mukuro.
Ikusaba Mukuro. Just gonna say it fucking again. Oh.
Ikusaba Mukuro.
How many times are you gonna say her fucking name? Watch out for her. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. Ikusaba Mukuro. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Well, I guess new kid's dying. Pain of junk food junkie. Oh no, that sounds like Hina stuff. No, I don't want Hina to die. We never just got straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. How high is that horse of yours? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. What's become such a big joke for our later Gesu? Oh, the whisper scene? Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as the cow's udder. And no matter how much what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. She's always quiet. She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. I don't care. And you're okay with that, Toko? She likes it. I believe it's a small talk Byakuya warned us against. And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. Let's begin our search. And at the beginning of a search, that sounds like a good time for us to end our stream tonight, guys. Save! We are on chapter 5! Whew, man. The title sounds like something bad's gonna happen to Hina. But I don't want anything bad to happen to Hina. I want something bad to happen to the new student who I don't know about yet. So I'm going to assume that the new student is gonna die. Yeah, let's just assume the new student's gonna die. Because I don't want Hina to die.